Welcome in. Oh, dang, that's bright. All right, who we got? Ricky Bricks, he's in. Awesome. All right. Wait for a few more people to get in. How is everybody doing? Who do we have in? Let's see, Ricky Bricks. All right, we're growing, we're coming, we're going. Chris, what's up? I love it. First comment, let's go. All right. Hey, yeah, good, man. Same here. I'm ready for the weekend. Fortunately, not a lot planned this weekend, so we're pretty stoked, but we're hopefully you're healthy. Patricia, hey, thanks for joining again. I hope you guys are healthy. We have been down and out for forever. I feel like the past 2 weeks, we're still recovering from cold. We got the stomach bug. It's been brutal, but excited to finally be back, and I'd say 75-80% health. We're getting there, so I'll take it. What's up, everybody? Abdil. Good, man. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, like I said, we're still recovering from the stinking cold, man. It's been brutal. Rob, what's up, buddy? Kaylin from Detroit. Let's go. A little Central Time Zone action. Appreciate it. So Detroit Lions fan then, Steve? Big year for you guys. Got a big weekend coming up. Are you guys, Steve, are you guys the second game of the week? Pretty good one. All right. We got 11 people in. I mean, we'll keep going. Well, I'll say it again, but just to, Lions are first, Chiefs are second. Man, that's a tough weekend for you guys then. I mean, you could see a Lions-Chiefs Super Bowl, I guess. I'm not a huge Chiefs fan. I like Patrick Mahomes, but I'm not a huge Chiefs fan. So I would love to see the Lions go. I'm a Packers fan, being from Wisconsin. So had a rough weekend last weekend, but tough ending to the game. But hey, we'll keep talking, everybody. So just a heads up for the giveaway for everybody that's in, and we'll run this here just in a few minutes. But we will run the giveaway. We have about 82 people in the giveaway, and just kind of for reference, in the past, we usually have about 40 to 50 people entering the giveaway. So pretty excited about how many people that we had enter. So super stoked to give away a couple gift cards here. Just a reminder, we are giving away 2 gift cards. The first person that's drawn will be a $50 gift card. Second person that's drawn is a $25 gift card. Now we've had it in the past where somebody didn't claim a gift card. So completely fine, totally understand. Now what will happen is once we draw the names, you have 72 hours just to get in contact with me, whether it's through the comment section. I'll give you my email and I'll give you my Instagram. I'll give you everything on here so that you can contact me. Please reach out so that I can get you your gift card right away, only because I hate it looming over my head and it kills me. So we'll draw 2. I'll draw a reserve just in case somebody doesn't claim. So if the $50 person doesn't claim their gift card, the $25 person will get the $50 gift card, and then the person in reserve will get the $25 gift card, and vice versa. If the $25 person doesn't claim, that person will get it. Anyway, we'll make sure everybody gets their money and their gift card, and I'm excited to see what you guys get. The only thing I ask you is that you do it within 72 hours, and again, let me know what you guys get. I'd love to give you guys a shout out on my YouTube channel as well as my Instagram, just because I love giving you guys some publicity as well throughout this. Now we're gonna run this just a few minutes here. I think I said everything. All you had to do was like our video, subscribe to our channel, and then drop a comment down below, and all the people on our list did that. So super excited to say we have 82 people in. Sarah Ellis, what's up? Hey, boom, wife is Ascani. Let's go lacrosse. Wow. Yeah, we're from right around Wisconsin, or right around Madison, Lodi-ish area. I actually taught kindergarten in Black River Falls, and so we went to Eau Claire, La Crosse all the time. So ton of fun reaching out that way. Barnaby, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I want to see the Lions go too. That'd be pretty sick. Awesome. I mean, we got 30 people in. Anybody? What was I gonna say? Anybody excited for some new sets coming out? I'll give everybody just a couple more minutes here. I know we're only a few minutes in. Hey, Sam, thanks for the shout out, buddy. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, Sam, one of our previous winners. Like I mentioned, I love giving people shout outs on my YouTube channel. Again, make sure you guys shoot me what you guys get with the gift card, because I love seeing. Sam, I think did you buy a like a recycling bin or something, didn't you? Like recycling truck? I thought that was pretty cool. That was really unique, the build that you made. Verona is where I found. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Imperial Wookie. As you can see, we do have an access door behind me. No, it's not for our kids or anything. That is just an access door. So appreciate that, Imperial Wookie. I do kind of want to take you up on the $10 if I walk behind it, though. I'd call your bluff, though, because you wouldn't give me 10 bucks. Sarah might give me 10 bucks. I trust her more than I trust you. That's where Ben sleeps. Good Lord. Got all the new space sets over the double points weekend. Excited to dig into them. Yeah, there's some sick space sets coming out. I love that. Bins, yeah, that's right. Clear Town. I love that. That's sick. As long as the Binger's Bricks like sticker or whatever is just not on like the trash can. So it's like, dang, Sarah doubling down with 15 bucks just to walk through the access door. I literally can't walk through it. Like there is screens from some of our windows in there, so I literally cannot walk through it. Oh, hey, the Daily Bugle. I'll say, like, there's a Daily Bugles are on sale right now like crazy, especially on Marketplace. I found one the other day for like 175 bucks. Like, do I want to double down on my Daily Bugle and build another one? Yeah, I will say, Olivia, that there are some really cool mocks. I know that the double Chinese New Year restaurant looks really cool, so I'm definitely trying. I mean, like, I can try if you really want me to, but I can't climb through it. I do want $15 if I can fit in it, though. All right, see, there's screens and stuff in there. All right. Yeah, we're doing this for 15 bucks. Oh. See? All right. Huh? That's 15 bucks. You could sleep in there, though. That'd be pretty sick. I agree. The Stitch Brickhead and the Buildable Stitch are pretty sweet. All right, good. I'm glad it's on the truck and not on, like, the trash can. Like, secretly, you're just like, yeah, he's trash. I spent $2,500. 25. Oh, fair, Steve. I get that. So, big news. If if any of you followed the channel super close, excuse me. So we do have our Lego closet now. We are actually potentially looking at moving at some point, and the only thing I told my wife, I'm like, if I just need a Lego room, like a dedicated Lego room, and I'm in, we can move wherever you want. And I think she's on board. So we'll have to start making some game plans. I'll let you guys know a little bit more when we start doing some walkthroughs of the potential move that we'll be making. So I'll definitely make sure I keep everybody updated with that. But let's get ready to so Levita, we actually live, that's part of the reason I wish that we stayed in Wisconsin was because everybody has a basement. We live in South Carolina where nobody has a basement. Like you can have like a walkout, but nobody really has a full like dedicated basement anymore. So unfortunately, kind of is what it is. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Levita. I'll take that 15 bucks. And they're good for it. I'll take it. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, Eli. Also, if people aren't friends with me on Instagram, it's just Binger's Bricks on Instagram. I'll make sure I put it below here. Please check me out, because if you do win, obviously I'll be posting all that on Instagram. But always reach out to me on Instagram. I love seeing people's cities. I've actually, like Abdil, a lot of these other guys, like we've actually shared information back and forth just on cities, because I've had questions on what I think I can do in certain parts of my city. So please make sure you guys add me on Instagram, because I really do. I really enjoy talking Lego cities, talking Lego sets, talking, investment versus collecting. I know Imperial Wookie and I talk about it all the time. So definitely something to make sure you hit me up on Instagram, because I really do enjoy talking Lego. Ooh, Knoxville. Sweet. But let's run the giveaway. Let's run the giveaway, and I want to talk more. So please make sure you guys stick around. But I have everybody on here. As I mentioned, 82 names. If this is your first time, we do the wheel of names. So we literally just click to spin. So as I mentioned, we'll draw 2 names to start. So the first name will win the $50 Lego Store gift card. Second name will win the $25 Lego Store gift card. Third name, you are a reserve. Doesn't necessarily mean you won anything, but you will be the reserve in case anybody doesn't claim the Lego gift card. So if everybody's ready, shoot me a thumbs up. Oh, dang. Thanks, Tyler. If everybody's ready, just shoot me thumbs up so that we can get started, or shoot me a sweet emoji in the comment section and we will get started. We'll start spinning the wheel. I have a Lego habit and fiance does 40K. Impressive. Surprise you, but we're close. Yeah, dang. All right, Imperial Wookie's ready. Let's go. What were the requirements? Eli, it was to like one of our 2 last videos that we had in regards to, I'm just trying to remember. We had the how to build a Lego city, and then all you had to do was comment under and then subscribe, which you're already subscribed. So those were the only 3 stipulations. Steve's ready. DIY's ready. And Eli, if you are not in this one, which I can't remember, there's 82 names. If you're not in this one, we're gonna do more, so don't worry. We will make sure we're gonna do quite a few more giveaways here coming up in the near future, so don't worry about it. All right, Chance, ready. So let's do this. Let's run. We'll draw the first name first. Here we go. You guys can see it before I do. I can't read backwards. Who do we got? Cat Coder, wow. He got in last minute. He got in probably 4 hours ago, right before the cutoff. Congrats. So again, Cat Coder, if you are listening or if you see this, make sure you reach out to me. You have 72 hours so that we can get you your gift card. Make sure you let me know. So we got Cat Coder. Make sure I write his name down. You won a $50 Lego Store gift card. Congrats. And then we'll do number 2 here. Number 2, only 81 names. Come on, this is still better than winning the lottery. Better odds. You guys ready? Here we go. Ricky Bricks, what's up, guys? Who do we got? Julie Olive 5299. Is she on here? He on here? She on here? Nice. All right, so Julie Olive, congrats. You won our $25 gift card. And then as I mentioned, we're gonna do one more just in case one of those 2. Ricky Bricks, I'm not sure if you entered in. I had my massive list of names. We had 82 people get in, so I'm not 100% sure if you got in. But we did just draw both, so I apologize if you didn't make it. But I mentioned this previously, we are gonna draw more names here in the future, and we'll be doing more giveaways, so don't worry if you missed, we'll be doing more. So we have both of our winners now. I'm gonna draw one person in reserve just in case I can't get a hold of anybody here within the next 72 hours. And make sure you stay on here just for a couple more minutes because I will let you know. Damn thing went to press thumbs up, ready to close. Oh, you're good. Yes, I'll remind you in just, we did draw both for our winners here. We'll draw one more person for reserve, but I want to make sure I give you guys my information to make sure you guys contact me as well. So this is a person in reserve in case the other two don't reach out to me. No, third person here, just in case. Just in case. What do we got? Steve Grappy? All right, so you're our reserve. So in case I can't get a hold of the first two that won the gift cards, you are our reserve person, so you will move into a winning spot if I can't get a hold of the other two. So super stoked. Make sure I put your name down. 8096. All right, so we have our winners. Now, if you're watching this, you're on here, you won, please reach out to me. It is just bingersbricks@gmail.com or bingersbricks on Instagram, so that I can get you your winnings. Super stoked to be giving out a $50 and $25 gift card. And as I mentioned, we'll do this more often. It's been crazy lately, so I'm hoping to at least do it at 1,500 subscribers here. I think we're already at like 1,100 and like 35 or something like that. So we'll be doing this quite a bit, but a couple other things. If you haven't seen some of our last videos, make sure you go check them out. I know we just built our, we don't collect a ton of minifigures, but we have started in the past here collecting Iron Man. So I don't know if you guys have seen any of them, but we do a lot of things like this, collecting and building our shadow boxes for some of our Iron Man minifigures. And we actually got a big one today. Hey, thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. But super stoked to get this in there. Again, this was kind of handmade, printed out the background just at like a local Staples, and then bought the shadow box pretty cheap from our Michaels down the road here. So pretty easy. Yeah, pretty huge. Definitely an expensive shadow box, I'll say that. But we got our most expensive one. This will be on our next video that we'll talk about here. But got one of our most expensive ones here. We did get the Silver Centurion, so I was pretty stoked about that. Got that today. That was, had to save up quite a few Amazon bucks there, but we did end up getting the Silver Centurion, so that'll get put into the shadow box here, as well as we got two more War Machines that'll get put in our War Machine collection, and also the Mark 6 that'll be put in right next to the other Mark 6. That is the battle damaged one from the new Avengers Tower. So super excited to get all that done. Patricia, I didn't need to be enabled to buy more today with a box on the way. Yes, I agree. And again, please make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, because I will post what the winners buy, and I'll make sure that I give you guys some publicity. So super excited to kind of see EasyCater points. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Sarah. I had, I think, $100 in EasyCater points, so that bought a new minifigure. Pretty stoked. Josh, what's up? So if you guys are just joining, we did have our winners. We had Cat Coder was our $50 winner, and then we had Julie Olive, who was our $25 gift card winner, and then we also had, so Steve Grappy 8096, you are kind of our reserve person in case I can't get a hold of those other two, but they do have 72 hours starting right now to get in touch with me, and so we'll make sure we get them their gift cards. And again, make sure you stay in contact with me so I can give you guys some publicity and just kind of promote you guys after winning our giveaway. So pretty cheap. You were robbed on shadow boxes. IKEA. So IKEA is the place to go. I will say that the closest IKEA to me is in Charlotte. And when IKEA's in Charlotte, they don't actually ship to my location. So I would have to travel to IKEA in Charlotte and then back. And actually, when these are on sale, they're almost the exact same price as the IKEA ones. Especially like if you're looking at the 9x9 ones, if you're buying them in bulk, it's different, especially when you're buying them in bulk from like Michaels. They're exactly the same. If you buy like 10 of them from Michaels, they usually have better deals. When you get into like a 14x18 from IKEA, they're actually pretty close with the sale that they put on. This was like $18.99 or $20, and so it was actually almost the exact same price at IKEA. So it turned out that the prices were very similar. I agree, like IKEA would be nice to be able to shop there, but I actually found that these were easier to deal with after reading some of the reviews from the IKEA ones as well. They're great, they're cheap, but this one actually I've had better reviews on as well. So Chris, a couple of them I did not. I actually used, it's a 1x2, if I can find it here. It's a 1x2 like panel. It's like the tub panel. It's got the divider in the middle. So for some of the older, more like brittle ones, I did use those panels with the divider in the middle to put the feet under. I can't believe I can't find any of them. And those came in clutch just because, again, I'm trying to prevent cracking is really my big thing, especially when I'm putting in like Silver Centurion for like $100. I don't want to put it directly on the studs. But for most of the newer ones, I did put them directly on the studs just because they can slip every once in a while. And I don't want to have to reopen every single time that one falls. So I did use, yeah, the ones with the divider that fit under the feet. For the most part, some of the older ones. But otherwise, yeah, I don't want to have to go in every time and fix them. And we got another Michigan guy. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, sorry. The T-wall, the divider. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, because like I debated on whether I do, because I bought a bunch of black ones. I debated on if I do clear, black, if I do like a darker red. I wasn't really sure what color to do with if I did the dividers, but yeah. I think either way. My whole thing was because if I'm using the black 2x2 inverted slopes, I figured a black 1x2 with the dividers was probably the best way to go. Garden City. Oh, that's all. That's crazy that you guys are both in Michigan. Yeah. So a couple other things. Does anybody use the lavalier, the Hollyland Lark M1? This is something I got as a Christmas gift, and I haven't opened it yet. And I'm trying to read a few more reviews to see if it's something I want to keep. But from a couple reviews that I had read in the past of different sites, it had a couple good reviews. In general, I haven't read too many of them. So just kind of thinking about if that's something that I use, because obviously you're not next to your phone the entire time, so definitely want to see if that would be a potential benefit to some of the videos that I make. Black words and blunted background. Yeah, agreed, Chris. Something you can't see. Yeah, there's still a few that I need to get. So I think, yeah, the other Iron Man minifigs I need the Space Iron Man, just some of the basics ones, like the Mark 7, but the clear head, and then Invincible Iron Man. And then if I want to branch out, like I get like Ironheart as well. So just like some of the other basic ones, but I think I only have like 4 more to get. Coming to an end of the collection pretty quick here. The other thing I picked up, so super excited about this, is sweet marketplace find the other day. We ended up picking up, you'll have to let me know if this was a good price or not. We ended up getting the Medieval Blacksmith for $85. There are a few sweet mocks of the Medieval Castle or Medieval Blacksmith that I want to do, and I am at 72. Dang, I will say like Batman minifigures to me, like I love them. There are just so freaking many of them that I honestly don't know what I mean, to be fair, I said that about Iron Man 2 and there's a lot, but not 96. I'll definitely say that. I know, like I thought that was a pretty good deal, right? $85 for the Medieval Blacksmith, like retired. It's come down a little bit even since it's retired, it's slowly like come down a little bit, but I do think that is going to be a set that will jump up in price. So Chris, what did you do for a mock? There's a couple that I really liked. Since I don't have a ton of room in the Lego City, oh crap, no, go back. This is kind of what I was looking at doing, something. something basic. Building like an old medieval like classic windmill, or potentially doing just like a smaller hut and potentially doing that up on like our second tier type ordeal. Yeah, I figured 85 used and complete with all the minifigures obviously was the sell for me. Compared to, I think it's selling for 150, 170. I was like, I mean, it's roughly 50% off with all the figs. Figured can't be a terrible deal. Now I just have to figure out where to put it in the Lego City. So might need help with that at some point. But I do have another question. So I've been talking to Imperial Wookiee about this. I'm trying to figure out in the Lego City, when I'm looking in the greenery area, I don't know what to do and how to organize. So this is where I need people's help. So you got to follow me on Instagram because I really need a ton of help with this. So we have our city, and most of you guys have seen our Lego City. But when it comes to our greenery area, right, we have our city. Pretty, for the most part, pretty organized. We do have to start building like a light bluish gray wall around it. But when it comes to the greener area, I need help with this. This is where I'm struggling is like when I come up here to the second tier up here on the rock wall, I'm trying to figure out how I blend everything in and what to do with the middle area. I need to have some sort of river coming across and then coming down to my little waterfall to connect to my little waterfall down here. But I'm trying to figure out what to do here. So if anybody has any ideas, shoot me some pictures on Instagram or, comment on some of my videos on YouTube. I appreciate, or send me an email at bingersbricks@gmail.com. I'm trying to figure out what to do. It's just struggling right now. Struggling. 4 1-gallon size storage bags full of 80s, 90s. Dang. Yeah, that'd be sick. There's got to be some good ones, Steve, that got to be worth some money, right? Yeah, Chris, that was probably one of my favorite questions that I asked one time after, like, to get into a giveaway was, if you had to resell all of your city sets and you had to start collecting a different line within Lego, like, what would you collect? And my only thought process was, either like pirates, like pirate ships will make like a massive like ocean with some cool waves, or I would or do both. You could do both with collecting like medieval sets and starting like a couple different like castle areas, like kind of like what Brixie's doing right now. Essentially, was kind of what I was thinking. So I don't know, Steve. That is a lot of minifigs, though. A monument in the middle of a pond. That's true. That's true. Do a pond in the middle, kind of raise the greenery up around it, and then have that feed into the waterfall. That's not a bad idea, Abdil. Bags could be turned into a water. Oh, that's not a bad idea either, actually. Because if I could make that work, I could put that right in the middle there too, and have the river flow into the waterfall. I like that, Patricia. I didn't miss it. Hey, what's up, Stuck Bricks? What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining. No, you didn't miss it. We're just hanging out. We're chatting. We're talking about some of the new sets coming out. Talking about Iron Man minifigs that we're collecting and all that. I don't sell my Lego. Hey, I mean, if you've been collecting for long enough and you're not selling, I mean, your collection's got to be sick. When you have a Lego closet, I mean, it's been hard to grow per se. You're kind of limited. We've talked about how you kind of grow up when you have your Lego closet, and adding more shelving on has definitely helped. But I'm finally to the point where I'm like, I have to condense my collection just a little bit so that I can create a larger city. But no, that's a good point. Like that's sick. If you can go throughout your entire like collection and not have to sell anything, that'd be sweet. I agree, Chris. Like if you could do that, that would be sick. Doing a medieval like pirate type collaboration, that'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at some different mocks, especially or create something to myself with Medieval Blacksmith, because I feel like you could do that. Abdeel, conventions this year. I don't have any planned. Maybe Atlanta this year. I'm trying to talk Imperial Wookiee into going with me, or if anybody else wants to go, I'd love to go. Hit up Atlanta at some point. Charlotte does one. I don't remember when they do it, but I'd like to go. What's up, guys? But I honestly don't know. I have not been. It's hard when you have 3 kids and you try to plan going to a convention. So that part is tough. I will say that. Steve, you'll have to let me know how to if we do end up moving. If we do end up moving to a new house, I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate a monorail, because I've seen some of the different trains coming out, and I really like some of the look of some of the different trains, and I don't know how to necessarily add in a monorail, and I don't think it's necessarily possible with the Lego City layout we have now, but I'd love to do that. Or even if I could create some sort of like section up above here, like up above my door, and then have it go all the way around the Lego City and have another train going, I think that'd be pretty sick, but I don't know if that would be possible. When is Brick World Chicago? I honestly don't even know. I see all the YouTube videos and stuff, but I don't necessarily know when it is. I'll have to check that out. See if I could drive. But yeah, I agree. I think the windmill or a water wheel spinning could be pretty sick over here. Because yeah, I think I'll just have this river from the treehouse flow into that, and then have just the waterfall come down and then feed into our little river down here. It's just a mess over here. It's nuts. But yeah, we got patches in the road to fill. We've got a lot of work to do in here. But then to the point too, like I'm wondering, I'm like, how much do I want to do? If we end up moving here within the next couple months, I'm just like, how much work do I want to put into this to take it all down in the next month or so? So just random stuff I'm thinking about, but hey, thanks, TJ. I mean, I'm all about it. Stuck. I'm not sure where you are, but I'd be all about it. You just have to let me know. I'd love to bring in a new set of eyes for the Lego City to help me figure out what I want to do, because I feel like my vision gets so. Oh, Sean, duh. Yeah, Sean. I mean, you let me know, because I think you're in what, Anderson? You're not super far. I do agree. And it's fun, it gives you content ideas, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, oh man, I try to take joy in what I build, or at least like let it settle and like sit back in my Lego room, just kind of like stare at it for a couple weeks, just to like enjoy what you built. But I agree, like that's the best part about building, just so you can like build, change, take it down, restart, build, change it, take it down, restart. It's like, oh man, I do love it though. And it's fun because like I get to do it with my kids. If you guys have seen my videos, I enjoy building with my kids, and they're getting creative. They got their own Lego that they build with. But yeah, Sean, let me know. We got to get together for lunch at some point here too. If Trainer City, I want most of it underground. I would love a monorail. So Imperial Wookiee's working on that too. He's trying to get his monorail going. He's trying to get his going, and he's actually got like a 5-inch lift to where the city starts, and then it's kind of like a train running alongside a city, but it's not like even with the road. So I do actually really like that, whereas like our train track right now is built into our road, and it's cool. I love that, but it'd be really cool to add another depth or dimension to your city when you can build your train track down 4 or 5 inches so that it looks like it's separate. Hey, thanks, TJ. I appreciate it, buddy. I mean, we're pretty laid back. I know people. I'm not a huge streamer, you know, like you see some of my videos and stuff. I tend to just have fun with it, but it is a ton of fun trying to, you know, do some giveaways here and there. So I appreciate everybody. It's pretty tight knit family here, so I appreciate that, buddy. So I'm a sci-fi junkie. Lego. We'll perfect that. I mean, hey, I want to see it. Like, I think people think I'm joking when I'm like, hey, like, you should add me on Instagram. I'd love to chat. It's like, no, I really would love to chat. Like, I really do enjoy talking Lego and building Lego and just, like, helping people out with their city. I love people helping me out with mine. So, I mean, you guys just got to hit me up on Instagram. It's just bingersbricks or just bingersbricks, or email me at bingersbricks@gmail.com. And I'd love to chat. Hey, thanks, Sean. Yeah, Sean, we've met at Bricks and Minifigs once or twice here, and we just chat for a while. Hey, I would love to make a World War II mock, Chris, but I feel like I wouldn't do it justice if I tried. I do love a bunch of the different mocks and stuff that they have, kind of the alternate builds and stuff for some of like the tanks and some of the different minifigs that they have. I think those are pretty sick, so I would definitely enjoy doing that as well. But yeah, and I'm trying to, I think a couple of other things I want to build in the future here, obviously starting with the blacksmith. I do want to get a few more modulars. I still need, what do I need? I have a list somewhere too, but I have a few different modulars I need. I'm not going to try to complete the whole system, but which of your favorite Hasbro properties is Lisa? Fair question, Gandalf. Fair question. I was a big Transformers fan as a kid, so if I was leaning one way, I would probably say Transformers. I know that they have a couple other Hasbro sets coming out this year, so I'm definitely interested to see how those turn out. But yeah, G.I. Joe would be pretty sick. Attack on Titan Lego build. I don't know if I've seen. Is that rumored to come out? I honestly don't think I've even seen that. I am excited about the Zelda tree, the Deku tree. I'm really excited about the Deku tree, actually. I think that would be a great set to have in like a greener area, like a forestry area. I know that there's been, yes, the Zelda, like, I think it's Deku tree. I was a big Zelda on my Game Boy Color that I used to play back in like the early 2000s when those came out. Big Game Boy. I had the OG Game Boy. Big Zelda fan. Obviously, I'm a big Pokemon fan. Haven't been lately, but I used to play, you know, Pokemon. Red was my game, was my jam. But G.I. Joe would be pretty sweet too. I just don't. Lego doesn't tend to get into much like war necessarily related themes, so I don't know if they'll go to the G.I. Joe route. Yeah, I was honestly surprised that they got the Nintendo license. So I'm excited to see where that goes too. See, Chris, the Animal Crossing, I just don't. I'll be interested for like minifigs and different animals that they can include. I'm interested to see where they take that line, because I agree. I think that there's potential. I just don't know, like Star Fox. I'm just like, again, yeah, minifigs could be pretty cool. I would agree with that. Oh man, what else do we have? I feel like I had other stuff I was gonna show. Yeah, my son was super stoked. He got, at our Lego pickup, he's a huge Sonic fan, in case anybody wants to know. Like, he loves Sonic, so he put Sonic and Tails together the other day, and he is stoked for Stitch. We watched Lilo and Stitch the other day, so he's excited about that. The Beatles is the band. Yeah, I like the Beatles. Ooh, Luka just scored 73 points. What else? Deku tree. Patricia, are you in the area? You're from the Greenville area, right? You were talking about it. I also need to get into, yeah, I saw the Yellow Submarine set. That's a cool one. That's an older one. It's been retired for a while here. I think it's cool. So I have a decent amount of room for display, but again, I've collected a lot of display sets in the past, and then I've kind of gone away from it just to, again, kind of condensed to modulars or like some different minifig lines, just because I want to try to keep all my funds. I mentioned it in one of our last videos. If you guys watch the like how to build a Lego city or like starting from scratch, it's like my wife and I try to keep pretty hardcore monitoring on our funds and what we spend it on. And so I'm trying to keep it to like $75 to like $85 a week on Lego, which is very tough when you buy large modulars. But we do, so since I'm in sales, we do get like quarterly bonuses and stuff. So I try to spend most of the money that I spend is actually through that route. So I really try to keep the budget a little bit tighter, but doesn't always happen. I agree. I think that at some point, I don't know if they will, but I wish they had minifigs as well. See, like, I'd be curious as to like why that would be a licensing issue, you know? Hey, if you have the brick built ones, like, can't you make a minifig? Like if you have a Sonic brick head, but then they have a Sonic minifig. So I'm just trying to like see, I don't know how the licensing works per se, so you guys could probably educate me on that, but I would just assume that they could make it. I don't know why they don't. Like I did an Indiana set with Germany. That's fair. No, I mean, that's a good point. Crisps, yeah, I would agree. I guess I never really thought about it that way, but yeah, they're definitely walking a tight line, that's for sure. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I honestly don't know how that would work, but you could be 100% right on that. 100%. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Question for you guys. So in the past, we have done giveaways. Excuse me, Lego Store gift cards. Primarily, we've done Lego Store gift cards. As a giveaway, would you guys prefer Lego Store gift cards? I know this is a Lego related channel, so usually that just kind of makes sense, but there are other avenues you can go down to buy Lego, such as like Amazon. So would you guys rather just do Lego Store gift cards, or would you rather mix it up, do like an Amazon gift card so that you can buy Lego? I'm just trying to figure out what you guys prefer. Lego Store is always my number one, but again, Amazon runs certain deals. I know some people like to stack up on Amazon gift cards, Amazon money, so definitely let me know. See, I would do bricks and minifigs, Sean, but the only thing is like not everybody has a bricks and minifig store, right? There's only 100 in the United States, so not everybody would have access to it. Some of them do online shipping, but most of them don't, which sucks. Yeah, the Lego Store is pretty worldwide. I know I was looking at it the other day. That's not a bad idea, Sean. We could do Gandalf Lego Store. Okay. Hey, Tammy. Thanks for joining in. But no, yeah, we could mix it up. maybe do one in each. Maybe our next one we'll do, like if we draw 2 winners, we'll just do one Amazon, one Lego Store. And just the person who wins can maybe choose what they prefer, and then the second place winner can get the other one. Hey, thanks, Tammy. I appreciate it. Lego gift card. I'll throw one up on my YouTube community post and see what people think. But Lego Store seems like it would be the overall winner. Brandon just saying Lego cards. That's fair. That's fair. We'll stick with Lego Store. I don't think I've had anybody say like, yeah, go Amazon. We'll stick with Lego Store. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the honesty. But I would prefer Lego Store, but I know some people are like, oh, like I can buy other things than Lego on Amazon. So like maybe go that route. But pretty much everybody that follows me is like, they like the Lego related theme. So we'll just go that route. Yeah, I didn't hear anybody before. Does anybody use the Hollyland mic. I'm so interested. I didn't see anybody comment on that. I generally am interested. I have no idea if this is a good one. It's not the highest name, but definitely trying to figure out if it's good or if I need to return it. But I don't know. The wireless microphone. Somebody let me know if the Hollyland microphone is good. I'm still trying to figure that out. My oldest minifigure. I honestly don't even know. It's a fair question. I have absolutely no idea. Wish Lego made one Skyline. That would be pretty cool. I'm sure if you stick around the hobby long enough, I'm sure they probably come around and build it. Just left their head book. I was just in there yesterday, Sean. I spent a ton of time. I was talking to Kyle probably for like 45 minutes before he had to get back. I was helping him move, Sean, I was helping him move the Imperial Star Destroyer that they just put out, the old one. He broke it like 3 times moving it. It was hilarious. I haven't started my video stuff yet, so I'm curious myself. That's part of why I'm following you. Okay, cool. Well, again, I'm not trying to plug anybody. Like, I'm not sponsored by anybody. So I'm generally curious myself. So definitely something I might open it and honestly just do a general review on it and see if it's good. I've seen reviews on YouTube and some people tend to like them. It's just, I don't know. You know, I just like when you're new to the hobby, you hear other people say it, but when they're sponsored by these brands, you're like, can I trust you in your general, like, and that's where, and this falls into Lego as well. When you follow people that are LAN members or they are sponsored by a certain, and they have certain affiliations or sponsorships, you're like, do you really like this Lego set? Do you like every single Lego set that is given to you? Or are you just saying that because you're sponsored and they're giving you sets for free? Like, that's where I struggle, and I'm really trying to like get general feedback. And that's why I like my channels, because like for the most part, I do give general, like it's opinionated, but it's not necessarily a directed opinion. It's really something I'm trying to be sincere when I'm giving opinions. Yeah, I agree. I think it's looking really, really good. No, that's cool. I appreciate it. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, I'll probably just open it, do just a quick little review myself, and see. Tammy's back. Totally planning for Jaws. That would be it. Would be sick. Have they released much for? Have they released many pictures of the new Jaws set, or any glimpses, blurry pictures? Hey, thanks, Crips. I appreciate you subscribing, buddy. I'm back, bro. I appreciate it. Waterfront. I think the big thing when I think waterfront, and this is something I need to do like within my river and stuff, I love different colored plate. I think when you look at like some bigger YouTubers that have bigger cities or more room to display Lego, you see the different colored plates. Like you'll see more of like the teal, the baby blues, and then you'll see just the regular darker blues that they use. I think when you have different colors like that and then working up into your sand, I think it does a much better job of showing different depths and adding different dimensions to your Lego city, or to your beaches, Lego beaches. So I think that's something that I would highly suggest. Also, if you can just try to create some sort of like levels to like waves or anything like that, and create more of like a 3D image instead of just like a flat glossy finish. That's always one way to look at it. It's harder to do and it takes a lot longer, but definitely something cool that I tend to look into. Wait for bigger bricks. I know, Abdil, you say that and then it's like, oh, you guys, I give these honest opinions, you know, I enjoy it, and then it's like 2 weeks later, it's like, I love every single Lego set. It's like, oh, Ben just became a LAN member. It's like, what's going on? I love it. Hey, hola. ¿Cómo está? I haven't seen any pics of Jaws either. I am super excited though. What's Sean? You'll have to educate me on the Bricklink consolidation. I'm honestly not even sure. Gandalf. I don't know if I mentioned we did run the giveaway already. We had Kate Coder and then Julie Olive won our giveaways. But I will let you know if nobody accepts it or if nobody gets back to me. But I appreciate it. And I was telling everybody else too, we're going to make sure that we are running more giveaways coming up here in the near future too. When we get to about 1,500 subscribers, we'll run another one. Kind of same scenario. So definitely make sure you stick around because we're going to be doing a lot more giveaways, even if you didn't win this time. So don't worry. 33 sets though. I mean, you're getting up there. I remember when I first started too. It's that real addiction when you first start, and you're just like, oh man, I gotta keep going. I gotta get more. I agree, Sean. Brixie's water looks phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Like it looks so good the way he uses the different colors to just portray the different levels of the water. Yeah, I would. How did Brixie do it? I'll have to go back and look at his. But yeah, usually I feel like you tend to see darker for deeper, and then as you get a little bit closer, you'll see it like lighten up a little bit. So yeah, that's probably what I would do. I don't know if I'm being spammed, but burger, yeah, I do like burgers. Yeah, I personally, yes, I do. Thank you for commenting. I'll take a burger too. Side of fries, chocolate shake. You got me sold. Well, hey, the Razor Crest, that's a steal. $250? Wow. If you ever sell it to land, we'll be here to keep you honest. Please screenshot this, or if you, like, I guess we'll have the live video and it'll be up on my channel. So you can go back, clip this, and then you can even create your own short about it and just send it out there. Be like, this dude sold out to land so quick. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I sold out to land, I think I would still give an honest opinion. I don't think, like, I wouldn't be harsh on it. I wouldn't be like, this is the stupidest set I've ever seen. But I'd be like, personally, not a fan. And then I'd go to the next one. But I agree. Please keep me honest. I appreciate you guys doing that. Okay, please do, Sean. I appreciate that. You should make a video of illegal Lego hacks. Like, you should give me an example of illegal Lego hacks, like illegal Lego builds, or are you talking something different? Hey, thanks, Huey. I appreciate that, man. It is like, and it's hard to think. Like, I know we've been doing this for a year. It's been pretty casual for the most part over the past year. I know I've been trying to just try to get a video out like once a week. And when you have 3 kids, full-time job, you know, I'm trying to keep the income coming so that I can actually purchase Lego is really, really the tough part. Yeah, I want to talk about that more. We should do another live sometime. I can start building and we can talk more about that. I do that. Who said Abdiel Culver's? So, and then Steve said Culver's Butterburger. Let's go. So again, being from Wisconsin, so one of my best friends in high school, TJ, super cool guy. He was actually dating one of the daughters of the guy who owned Culver's, and so we ended up going to Culver's all the time, and it was so much fun. Like that was the spot to go when we were in like high school. It was, hey, like let's go get some custard and just sit down, enjoy Butterburger, get some custard, and just like hang out all night. You know, like between that, like we did like sock hops when we were doing like rollerblading and stuff. Man, those were the days. Go rollerblading, and then your parents would take you to Culver's for some custard. Phenomenal. Little Butterburger, add some bacon onto it. I don't know if that's goes past the line, but I've done that for forever. So I love that got brought up. Yes, I love these Culvers. And the nice thing is, like, when we moved down here, they had one Culver's. Since we've been here for the past like 6-7 years, they've added 2. And so when we now have one within 5 minutes from our house. Phenomenal. I'm so excited. A legacy line would be sweet. That might fall under, I wonder if licensing issues, if they'd run into some sort of issue with licensing as well with that, but that would be pretty cool for a nice little vintage set. Minus the kids working full time and trying to make. Yep. No, I completely understand. Like there'll be times where I'll do like 2 or 3 videos within like 2 weeks, and then I'll drop off for 2 weeks just because things are just nuts. Like right now, like we have a big meeting coming up, and so it's really prepping, doing a lot of pre-work for that, and just trying to stay on top of just day-to-day stuff. It's nuts. So I'm right there with you. You know, if I was doing this for a full-time job, you guys would be seeing videos every other day or every few days. But it's just, it's hard to do. But it, like, to me, it feels a little bit more realistic because not everybody can just build Lego for their full-time job. But yeah, minus the kids, all of that. Favorite color, DIY dude. So blue would probably be my favorite color. I grew up in Lodi, Wisconsin, so I'm a big Lodi Blue Devil. So blue is probably my favorite color. Second is red because I'm a big Wisconsin Badgers fan. So, and I'm missing the game. So if anybody else is watching the Badger game, don't tell me what the score is because it's recording. So I'm excited to watch that tomorrow. But definitely a big Badger fan. So red would probably be my second. Was clearly unimpressed by polite about the Spider-Man masks. So I agree. The Spider-Man mask, I thought it was okay, but honestly, it doesn't even look brick built. Like you have some of the bigger panels in the eyes. I can't stand the eyes. I think they look fine right here, but when you get to the point and how it actually like sticks out past the actual mold of the bust, I think it looks absolutely stupid. So if I'm trying to be real honest, it's not a set that I would get. I think that the design overall looks great, but I just feel like there's some flaws that could have easily been addressed and fixed. And I think it was just, I don't think they got lazy. I think that it was just they were trying to do something different. And there's just a few things where I was like, and that's every set I see, honestly. There are sets that I love that are my favorite sets. And I'm like, you could have done this differently. But that's why I don't get paid to do Lego, you know? It's just, I feel like I would never be settled if I was creating my own Lego set. It would take me forever because I would just never be happy with it. I will definitely stay honest with myself. I have not been to Denmark, Gandalf. I would love to. I'd love to go to Denmark and see the Lego house and hang out for a few days. Yes, quality over quantity. Yeah, like you said, like I try to do 1 a week. minus this week has been absolutely nuts. We've been sick. We got the stomach bug, flu. I mean, it's just been crazy. Not the flu, but we got another cold. And so it's just been, we have not had time. I haven't had time to do videos, and it sucks. They come with a new line for older themes, Galaxy Explorer. Yeah, I love the Eldorado Fortress. If anybody has seen like my top 10 like sets that I want to get, or like top 10 sets that were released in 2023, Eldorado Fortress was like number 11 on there. I love the Eldorado Fortress. Like I said, I would love to create like I've debated on it. I've debated so hard and just like selling all my modulars and starting with just a massive like medieval theme. Galaxy Explorer is pretty cool too. I just don't know if I could create an entire display area on it. Yeah, editing. I think editing's the key thing. You know, you can have the worst video ever, but if you edit it correctly and add certain things that pop up, or add certain themes and stuff behind, I just think that editing is really where it's at. And it's hard. Editing is not easy. It takes time. The time in my country, well, there's multiple time zones, but for me, I'm in Eastern time zone, so it's 10 o'clock. And I look sleepy. I absolutely am sleepy. I have 3 kids. I am never not sleepy. I will say that. Our kids are out at 6:30 a.m. pretty much every morning, and when they're up, you're up. So it's definitely tired. I'll say that. But I probably do look sleepy. Plus, we're getting over a cold too, so I'm just always sleepy. Ooh, Blacktron Renegade. That'd be pretty sick. Hey, Donna. Thanks for joining. How many subs do I have? Somebody else might be able to tell me. I don't like keep super close track of it, but we're 1,100 something, I think, is where we were at previously. I really like your stuff. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate that. Yeah, if anybody's in the South Carolina, Greenville area, definitely let me know. I'd love to connect, talk Lego, go out to lunch, or grab some coffee or something sometime. So Lego Optimus Prime set released in 20. Yep, yeah, Lego, the Optimus Prime was a pretty cool set. It's one of my kids' favorites. He's a big Optimus fan, as am I, obviously. One of my favorite shows growing up. Yeah, thanks, Donna. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No, I do. People ask me all the time. They're just like, oh, like, you need to get more subscribers. I'm like, honestly, if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. I'm not gonna be hurt if I lose a subscriber or if I gain a bunch. I just want to try to make good content and have a general good impact on people. You look fly, my boy. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Rocking my Exact Sciences grew, and honestly, the hat that I wear pretty much every single day. So I'm not a trendy guy, but I'll definitely rock some shorts and a sweatshirt, especially with this sweet weather that we had today. Sean, you probably loved it too. Patricia, I mean, we had some beautiful weather today. 70-some degrees out today. Whew. I'm down. Sean, hit me up. I always tend to stop over my lunch break. So it's usually if I don't have a lunch, I'll either go work out or I'll go to Bricks and Minifigs and just chill and talk to Kyle and Jack and everybody. Thank you, Donna. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Love the support. Yeah, 70 degrees was nuts. Yeah, I bet you built some working on the trains in the garage. I love the Jurassic Parks ones too. Now, could you do a crossover if I end up selling everything and I did a medieval area? Could you do a crossover of dinosaurs versus a medieval area and just have Jurassic Park just recreation and have all these dinosaurs attacking and have all these crossbows and bow and arrows and people just launching stuff at the dinosaurs? Honestly, it'd be kind of cool. I love the Jurassic Park sets. Bionicle, yeah, that was when I first collected. For anybody that hasn't followed the channel for I collected Lego back when I was early 2000s, so I was probably 10-ish, and I ended up giving it up for a little while. I was going to go back to it after I got into college, and my mom had sold all my Lego sets. I was big into K'NEX too, so I was into Lego and K'NEX, and my mom sold all of it, which was completely fine. Honestly, I don't blame her for it. I didn't use it a ton, but I was super bummed because we had so many I don't know if it was the old El Dorado Fortress or what the name of it was, but I had a couple cool castle sets that I'm really missing at this point. So that was kind of bummed. Knights or dinosaurs, sign me up. I'm all in. I'm all in, Chris. I would do both. I'm all in on both. That'll be sick. Sir Alan Grant and King Hammond. I know, going up against a T-Rex trying to take down a masonry wall. I think that'd be sick. And then just a bunch of people launching fireballs and stuff over the top. That'd be sick. Hey, happy birthday, Donna. 16, let's go. Do you have any big birthday plans? I mean, you're on my stream, so I appreciate you joining me on your birthday. That's huge. Should be out partying not partying, be responsible. That was stupid. But you should be out building Lego and playing laser tag. I think that's what I was doing when I was 16. How many kids do I have? I have 3 boys. 3 boys. They are nuts. I will tell you that. beautiful, loving kids, but absolutely crazy. Yeah, building Lego. I mean, like, that'd be awesome. Rollerblading. Seriously, like, that was the thing to do, you know, like when we were young. And I don't know, we called them sock hops. I don't know why, but I remember going into Sauk City, Wisconsin, and we'd go hit up a sock hop. I mean, I got my first kiss at a sock hop. It was just, Donna, no, it's not my first time streaming. I have a YouTube channel, obviously. Do that pretty consistently. But as far as streaming goes, like live stream, I do this probably, man, Sean could probably tell me more than, better than I could. But I try to do it every few months. It really just depends on, you know, subscriber base. Like I try to do, when we first started, I was doing it every like 100 subscribers. Now that we've grown so quick, it's been every like couple hundred. So probably done about like 6-ish live streams, somewhere in that range. But yeah, I mean, rollerblading was so much fun though. But thank you, that was a good question. I have a dragon flying. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Like a dragon too, like a dragon or like a pterodactyl flying over the city, like dropping big rocks on top of some knights. That'd be pretty sick. Oh, dropping a T-Rex. See, that's where it gets dangerous. Like these dinosaurs start thinking, and they start remembering it. It gets dangerous. I like it. Yeah, before my knees gave out, absolutely. I will say, like, I play basketball. I try to play basketball like once a week after like working out and stuff. And man, I tell you what, like I play 4 or 5 games. I get home and I'm like, man, I feel great. The next day I wake up and I'm just like, man, I got hit by a truck. God. And by the way, why do you look like? Should I know who that is? PewDiePie? Sweet Disaster? It sounds familiar, actually, like, and I'm not sure why I know that name. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know what that is. PewDiePie. That sounds so familiar. What is that? PewDiePie. Oh, YouTube streamer. I could see it a little bit. He has much better hair than I do. Now, if I could get away with looking like PewDiePie and get the amount of like streamers and followers as him, I'd be all about it. But I think that's a compliment, Sweet Disaster, and I'll take it. But no, my hair is not quite as nice as his. If I could get the bigger swoosh and just like better hair, I would take it. I appreciate that. Donna, yeah, I mean, again, I do think that streaming is a ton of fun. It's a blast, especially because you meet so many cool people. It's been a great way, and it's a great way to express yourself too. I think it's really cool to, you know, build your own city, be creative and stuff like that. I would say, as long as it doesn't overtake who you are, I would definitely say that grounding yourself and making sure just that you have a solid support system. Obviously, making sure that you have a great balance within your life. But streaming is a ton of fun, especially starting out on the side and kind of growing as you go. It is a ton of fun. I appreciate that. He doesn't stream enough. I don't follow him. I know they compare him to like Mr. Beast and stuff. Now that I remember who he is, I'll have to look into it more. I'll have to send him something, be like, hey, like we're twins, you know, like fork over some money, like help me out, help a brother out, man. We look the same. Oh, I'm so my family. I have a sister, brother, and me, and I have a mom and my dad. Yeah, so Robert, same thing with me. You know, like when I was when I turned 8, actually, is when both my parents when they were divorced, and it was rough. I get that. Like, Crispy, thank you for joining in, buddy. I appreciate that. Name an animal for an edit. Oh, I can't see. Tierra, I can't see. Thank you, Crispy, for stopping in. But yeah, like divorce is brutal. Separation is brutal. But I will say that, like, as long as you have good friends, good family around you, it's definitely something that, having a good support system is great. But I feel for you, buddy. Yeah, family is awesome. Dragons can and modern age can be done. Think rain, fire. I agree. Aesthetic, are you a nerd? It depends on how you define a nerd. I would say probably, but growing up, I was always super athletic. I was more into sports, I guess, than a lot of things, but I've always been into like Pokemon, like Lego type stuff, but I was also big into like sports card collecting. I finally gave that up once I got addicted to Lego to fund my Lego addiction. So I was able to sell off most of my sports cards. But the primary reason I got into this, like, I grew up collecting a lot of things, toys, football cards, basketball cards, but this was something nice that I could do with my son. So honestly, my kids. And so now that I got them into it, I'm into it. It's one of those hobbies that's just kind of like stuck around. But reptiles, all these reptiles. I mean, I think it'd be cool, Robert. Shoot me a message on Instagram. I'd definitely love to connect. But Estetica, to answer your question, potentially. If you think I'm a nerd, then sure, I will take it. I don't see that as a bad thing. Seriously, Chris, like, I don't know of anybody that does it. So I think like the Knights and the Dinos thing, I think that'd be super unique to do. And I think like Robert was saying, if you could build some old armies using some knight figures, the only thing with knights like that worries me about getting into it is like the knight figures are so expensive. Like if you could mix Lord of the Rings with knights and dinosaurs, to me, like if you can create some sort of like perfect mix there, it'd be sick. Yeah, Game Streamer. Yep. Thanks, Sean. Megamind is real. He's just a dragon. Fair. First time Chris, so there's a couple times I will say, like, there are a couple videos that there's a couple videos that I've done that I've actually taken my hat off. So now, if you can take a pic, that's what I should do. I should tell people like, hey, I will give somebody a $10 like Lego store gift card if you can find in one of my videos a picture of me without a hat on. I will give you a $10 Lego store gift card because it is very rare. It is very rare. It's a whole thing. Yo, Tammy, you've been back. You've been on and off. I love it. Keep coming. You get over it. We're all nerds. I agree. Hey, I mean, like, it was hard because, like, growing up, like, I never, like, fit in super well with the jocks or the nerds. Like, it was always because I did both. I was the jock that played all the sports, but I loved the nerdiness. Like, my friend group was, like, 7 or 8 people. I got along with everybody, and I was probably friends with everybody, like, friends. But my good group of friends was, like, 10 people primarily because it was just... I mean, like, I wanted to do both. So it was hard to, like, I was also in, like, swing choir. So I love doing, like, swing choir type stuff. Like, we do performances and stuff like that. So I did sports, swing choir, but then I also loved, like, building connects and, like, science was my thing. So it was just one of those things where I did everything. I loved doing and playing all sports. So it was just such a weird avenue. Hey, that's okay. Shoot me an email. If you have an email, you can shoot me an email as well, and we can talk through there as well. It's just bingersbricks@gmail.com. My name @gmail.com. I'll type it in here. All right, there you go, Robert. But yeah, just shoot me an email, and then we'll get connected. We'll share some ideas. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. So it's coming up on 10:15. I do have to go to bed because, as Robert, I believe you mentioned before, I do look tired and I feel tired. So I am gonna go to bed here. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Lastly, Cat Coder, congrats on winning your gift card. Julie Olive, congrats on winning and I plan on getting in touch with you guys here shortly. If you have not reached out to me already and joined the stream, please make sure you reach out to me. It's just bingersbricks@gmail.com or bingersbricks on Instagram, and I look forward to chatting with everybody real soon. And I definitely will try to do this more often. We'll do some building and try to do some live streams. I know I've said that in the past, but generally want to do that because I do enjoy a lot of these conversations and talking about dinosaurs versus some medieval characters. So again, thank you all for the support, and I appreciate everybody joining on here. And again, have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great night, and I'll see everybody soon. Bye, guys. Let's do it.